Hey guys, me and Marshall are back at it. You know, when you're building an engine, I've come to the conclusion that you take two steps forward and one, sometimes two steps back. Uh, for example, I installed the oil pump and everything was fine. So I flipped the engine on the stand on the side so I could check the deck height for the cylinders, so I could get the proper shim and everything. And I was cranking the engine over to I was working on number one cylinder, cranking the engine over top dead center on number one, and I grabbed the pulley adapter, and it moved about a quarter of a turn, and then it just stopped. I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't figure out what the hell that was. So I put the engine back right, and I turned it a couple times, and it was a definite hit right somewhere. So I figured the easiest way to do this is, it was fine when I put it all together. So let's start deducting parts that I put on, that start, when it started binding. So I took the oil pump off. And sure enough, the cam bolt was hitting the backside of the oil pump. So let's go check it out. I'll show you what I mean. All right, so today we're going to be filing the backside of this down, because it's hitting right there and right there, and it's hitting there. It's hitting all of them. So anyways, I got the Sheesh 30 millimeter for Type 1. It's a high flow system. So the return is capped off, and then it feeds through here out to here on the cover, and then it is going to my my remote mounted filter. So you see where the cam bolts are hitting. So I'm going to take a file to that and file that down. This file sucks balls. Okay. I'll go just a little more. I want to get down to that last little nick. All right. I am going to throw this in the ultrasonic cleaner, clean it up, test fit it, rotate the crank, and see if it hits without the gasket. If it doesn't hit without the gasket, when I get the gasket, we'll be golden. All right, we'll get back to it. Blurdy blurdy blur and blur blur blur. Shibbido shibbido. Shibby dibby dibby do. I got my gaskets today, so I'll go ahead and install the oil pump. Okay, I have to put longer studs in it. So we'll do that first. And I'm going to have to leave you guys because my granddaughters are here to visit. And they take precedence over this engine.
The girls are screaming for you.
Uh-oh. I'm using the Loctite 518 gasket maker, and I'm going to be very liberal with it. Actually, I'm going to be very not liberal, the opposite. All right, I'm going to put a small little around the intake side. We'll place our gasket on there. And slide that all the way down. And press it in. All right, we're going to spread it on here. And we'll slide it in. All right, I'm going to oil this up a little bit. Okay. I put a little too much oil in it. All right. All right, slide this gasket on. All right, let's cinch those down. Got it. Take those down to 14 pounds. All right, that's done. Let's test it out. Make sure that it's not hitting again. Nope. All right, so that's another, oh, wait. All right. Cool. I think next I'm going to set my in play for the flywheel, the crank in play, and so I can order those shims.